everybody! So today I'm going to be doing one of my most requested videos. If you've been following me for a long time on YouTube, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, wherever, you'll know that I've been wearing hair extensions for a really long time on and off. I started wearing hair extensions when I was about 14 or 15. I had my hair cut really short, like boy short. And then when I started growing it out, I hate the in-between stage. It's not long and it's not short and you can't really do anything with it, and so I got extensions. Over the years I've been having my hair cut short, growing it long, cutting it short, so I had to have it cut off back in January, February sort of time. And so at the moment it's at the in-between bob stage. And I really hate it because it gets to the point where it sits on your shoulders and it flicks out in all the wrong places and you can't do a thing with it. So I decided to get hair extensions again, and I've bought a lot of hair extensions over the past, and I always go back to FoxyLocks extensions. I find hers are the best brand that I've ever used. I've bought from her website about 4 or 5 times, including for my sister, and yeah, they're just, the quality of the hair is just so good. It just feels really natural and feels really nice with your own hair blended through. It's just the best quality I've ever had. So when I came around to ordering these again, I know that she'd added a lot more colour ranges to the site, so I wasn't quite sure what colour to go for, and luckily on her website, if you email them a picture of your hair, they match you up completely, and it is so good, and it's such a time saver as well. It makes it so much easier. So I sent a picture of how I wanted to get mine. My hair wasn't quite at the right shade of blonde that I wanted, so I sent them an old photo of me, and it was when my hair, like it is now, it's a lot more of a violet ash blonde, borderline that silver tone. So when I sent them the picture, they matched me up to shade 90, and I got the 20-inch clip-in extensions. When they arrived, they didn't match my hair exactly. They didn't have that sort of violet tone to them. So all I did was I got a tiny amount, about a pea-sized blob of silver shampoo, put it in the palm of my hand, wet my extensions and just ran it through. Didn't really lather it up so much, just literally ran it through and rinsed it straight out with cold water. Cold water is best to wash hair extensions with. It keeps the extensions soft and it keeps them feeling a lot more natural for a lot longer. And when you do wash extensions, you don't have to wash them that often. I wash mine. Extensions should last you about 6 to 8 months, so I wash mine about every month and a half to 2 months. I literally wash them 3 times in the amount of time I keep my extensions for. When you get extensions, the one thing you must do, even if you have long straight hair and you're just using them to add thickness and volume, extensions, whenever you buy them, they never come ready. They're not ready-made to just put in and go. All extensions must be cut and blended through. Otherwise, no matter what, you will see a sort of harsh line in your extensions when you put them in if you haven't had them cut through. My hair, where it is bob length, and I've got a lot of layers, you can see this bit here that irritates me a lot. But my hair, if I can grab it and show you, that's how long my hair is compared to the extensions. So already I would have that instant harsh line. So I'm a hairdresser myself, so what I did is I cut mine in myself, but I would recommend anyone with new extensions to go to a salon and have them cut in professionally. What you need to ask for is to just have them shaped, tapered around the front. When I cut mine, I laid them on a towel and I sort of cut them so it falls into a point like that. It just blends, it makes it so it's shorter around the front and gets longer towards the back, which helps blend your layers through and your own natural hair through, and it just makes them look so much more natural, and it looks a lot softer and it blends a lot better with your own hair. Yeah, that's all I really did for mine. I just cut them and shampooed them to blend them through, and yeah, that's about it really. I've been asked to show how I put them in and style them, so I'll add a clip of that now. Right, now when you open your extensions, what you'll find is you'll have 2 4-clip pieces, 2 3-clip pieces, 2 2-clip pieces, and 4 1-clip pieces, which I like to just place anywhere. Now, Imogen has her own video on her website, FoxyLocks, and here on YouTube of how she likes to put them in. My way's slightly different just because my hair is, I think, is different to hers, and the way I'm growing mine out at the moment, I don't have much hair on the sides. So what she does is she uses the 3-clip pieces and puts them at the bottom nape area of her neck, whereas I want more thickness and fullness on the sides, where my sides are pretty thin and my hair is so lank and lifeless. I like more volume on the sides, so I use the 2-clip pieces to put on the bottom nape of my neck, plus the nape of my neck is quite narrow anyway, and most of my hair is at the back, is a lot fuller, so I want more of the volume around the side, so I use more of the extensions on the side. So yeah, I'll show you how I put them in. I'm gonna turn around and hopefully you'll be able to see what I'm doing and kind of get the gist of what I'm doing. So all I do is I'm gonna quickly spray some dry shampoo on my hair. My hair's a day old and it's just feeling really lank and lifeless, and the roots are quite oily, so I want to spray some dry shampoo on there to freshen them up and help the extension clips grip a bit better, whereas on oily hair they're more likely to slide and just fall out. So I'm going to quickly do that. And just run my hands through. can see, my hair now looks lovely, thick and full of life. And yet I still have the 4 one pieces left to clip in. So what I do is, these ones I didn't cut in at all. Oh, cover my boobies. Now, as you can see, it still looks really thick and full, yet I've still got the 4 one pieces left. So what I do is, you can see a bit of my natural hair here. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm just gonna put this one at a slight angle on the side of my head, and that sort of blends that through quite nicely. I'm just checking in my mirror. Then I'm gonna take another one piece, comb that through, and I'm gonna do the same on this side and just clip it into the corner on the side of the nape of my neck, just like so. And then I've still got 2 left, so oops. This one I'm just going to take near the top here, just to add a bit more fullness. So I'm just going to section that off like so. And just give myself a bit more fullness on the side, round near the front. That grips in quite nicely there. And then the last one, I'm just going to comb that through. And then, I don't know. I can't really see in my mirror, sorry, excuse me. I'm just going to add that underneath, just above my ear. So, as you can see, dead straight. They look nice, but to me that's not how I like to wear my hair. I love more like, I call it more like the mermaid. I like my hair to have like sort of beach wavy, but it just reminds me of a mermaid. That's the only way I can describe it. So what I've done is, I've got my Remington curling wand, and I've been heating that while applying my extensions. So that's only on 180. You don't really need heat too high for extensions. You're only doing it to style the hair. They're not dry or damaged. They're gonna take to a curl really easily. So you don't want them in that hot heat. So actually what I might do is, I've lowered it to 160. Just because they don't need to be that hot. It's only to style your hair. Unless you've got like African Caribbean style hair, you don't ever actually need hair tools to be that hot. Even if you've got thick hair, you just don't need it to. So what I'm gonna do is, where I don't like it to look dead neat, like I said, I call it more like the mermaid waves. What I'm just gonna do is take about 1 inch sections, ½ inch, 1 inch. What I do is, I switch the thickness between each curl. Now most curling ones come with a glove, this one did not. And as you can see, it gets narrower towards the end. I really want a 1 inch thick curling tong, so it's the same length all the way down. But unfortunately I'm too skint, so this has to do, but it does give it a nice effect where it is narrower towards the end. What I'm going to do is curl away from my head, just twist that round, and then hold for, I'd say, about 20 seconds. and then loosely let go. As you can see, that is quite a tight curl. All I'm going to do is grab that and flick it to the back. Then take another section and do the same again. Curl away from my head and hold for about 10 to 20 seconds. I say 10 to 20 because I always lose count while I'm counting. So I don't even know how long that's been. But yeah, and then fling that to the back. And then just go through the whole section. This video useful, and it helped a lot of you and answered some of your questions on how I style them. And yeah, that's all I've got to say really. They're just the best extensions I've ever used and I always go back to them. So yeah, I'll put all the details to FoxyLocks in the description box and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!